Hello, Magic players. Welcome you to episode 96 of the Brewers Tavern. Hey, Charles. How you
Hey,
doing?
good to see you, Mitja. Thanks everyone for being here. Today, I think we have less of a spicy episode and a little bit more spiky,
Yeah.
but still two decks that we haven't played before. I'm super excited about mine. What's the quick preview of what you're going to be playing?
Robots, including Blood Moon and the Abyss. Point deck.
Okay, those are a lot of real hate cards, so
Exactly.
that should uh, that should be good. Disenchants will be pretty thin with robots, abyss, blood
Yeah.
moons. Those will be very precious cards. I'll tell you that.
You really need to decide where to fire your your removal on. But what did you bring for us today? I'm sorry. Today is like
I wish I had a 12 or 16 disenchant deck. I don't have that many. But I have a really cool list that I saw Anna playing. I think he's been working on this a couple years. The best way to describe it is it looks like a combination between two tier one-ish decks. It looks like a combo between the deck and Disco Troll, and I never seen anything quite like it. I really love it, and I'll talk more about it in the deck tech. So
so
with that, I'd say let's take a look at your list first.
this is what I wanted to say as well. So here we are. Here's my list. Check it out. Yeah. As I said, you see robots, you see 4 black cards, you see Blood Moon main board and Winter Orb in the sideboards. Yeah, this is basically my list I want to try. The game plan here is from the sideboard I can bring in against control decks Winter Orbs. And as long as my opponent is tapped out, I can sack them to the Sages and replace the Abyss with the Winter Orb. So I untap and just steal a turn from my opponent. This is kind of the Winter Orb plan. The City in a Bottle hurt my opponent super hard. I only run 3 Arabian Nights cards, as if I'm not mistaken. In my opinion, the Felvash Stone feels a little bit off, but I think I need to get to 4 mana. I didn't playtest that deck yet, so this is totally new on Brewers Tavern and for me as a player, because I tried decks which are kind of similar but not the same. The Blood Moon main board, I don't know if it works or not. I also packed super greedy double blue spells in my main board, which I probably can't cast, but the idea behind that is I have the hopes that I can also keep hands without Blood Moon. I mean, Blood Moon is super strong if you can slam it turn 1 or 2, and then it gets worse every round. You know what I mean? So yeah, the game plan behind that is if the Blood Moon is not there, turn 1 or 2, I can still have a mana drain, slam my Trike earlier, or Brain Geyser for a lot to find either Blood Moon or more artifact creature pressure. The rest of the cards are just basic choices for a deck like that. The synergy between Mana Vault and artifact creatures and Sage of Latnam is just super. So I would just recommend to try that. I will also build a mono blue deck with 4 Sages and 4 Mana Vaults. I don't think that we had that yet on Brewers Tavern, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is my list so far. For the sideboard, 4 Red Blasts for sure against Energy Flux, because this is the worst enemy and the worst nightmare. I had hopes that I can push somehow free Gloom in the sideboard, but I think I need to cut the Shatters then, because the other cards are just way too good. I don't know if it's worth it, or if I need to stick with the Shatters. I don't know that. So this is the first try, and I hope I will bring it up soon with some different options. So Charles, tell us a little bit about your
Yeah,
list.
I think your list looks great. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. I mean, for sure it is spiky, not spicy, because all the cards are also found in tier 1 decks beside the Sage of Latnam, which is only in artifact decks, of course, but still it looks like a super solid list. But I will see. So Charles, here's your list, and let us know a little bit about your list. Here we are.
Okay, so as I said in the intro, it's a combo between the deck and Disco Troll. So the mana base had to be tweaked a little bit, and the deck still runs the 5 counter spells, the 4 swords, and 3 main deck disenchants. The discs, I love Disco Troll. It's the one deck that you don't have to play basics, and you don't really have to fear Blood Moon, because you have 5 artifacts that can remove them. And luckily, looking at your list, you don't have Shatters in the main, so you can get a disc out. That would be really great before you do too much damage. But the plan is pretty simple, right? I mean, you try to control the board, and you try to blow up the board, and then you have factories and trolls that would survive blowing up the disc, and then hopefully you can get in there and you can win that way. You do have one Shivan as a closer, as well as a Fireball as a closer too. The sideboard has a lot of standard strong cards from these colors. I really like the Terrors on the sideboard. They wouldn't be great in this match, but when they're good, they're really, really, really good. And I'm sure those Divine Offerings, which are just amazing cards against robots, will come in handy. But with that, I'd say we have 2 more solid lists today, and let's go to the Brewers Tavern and see how they do.
Yes, and here we are. Hey. You're even as always?
Yep, even as always. I could use it today.
Number 2, so you start.
All right, that's good news.
That's actually good news for you.
Let me get that disc out a little bit faster.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, for you, pile 2.
For you, pile number 1.
Number 1, okay. I'm actually really quite excited to see how these 2 decks do against each other.
I think I need to mulligan. I know you talk first, but this is a super slow hand.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, I'll just have to keep.
Ancestral turn 1. I know you.
It's not ancestral. It's just
it's time twister or wheel. Oh, library.
No. Yeah, pile 2. I'm just so greedy. I just can't. I mean, if you draw the strip mine, I will not be in good shape. I'll just say that. But I'm just not a good enough player to throw that back. Oh man.
Multi 5.
The good news for you is, if you find the strip mine,
yeah, I'm digging.
You're going to be in.
Normally, I would
you're going to be in good shape.
And snap, you know, like the one lender with all the 4 drops. Amazing.
Unless you mold to like 3 cards and you have strip mine, then I think I'll be in good shape still. All right, pile 2.
No, the plan is I mulligan to 4. Start with Lotus, strip mine, Mox, Twister, and we're good.
I have a terrible hand other than that. I'm just planning in like you not stripping it.
I keep that.
All right, library and go.
Okay, I draw. Lotus, crack for black, Soul Ring. 4 mana, 5 mana. Oh, dang it. Did I miscalculate? I'm sorry. I play Mox, I play Soul Ring, I drew a card already, I play Black Lotus, I crack the Lotus for black and play Sushi turn 1 and pass the turn.
Okay, that's a good start. All right, 7 cards, we'll draw.
Yep.
Swords.
Yep, 24.
I have 6 cards. Your turn.
I try to copy artifact my Soul Ring.
Yep.
Do I? Or the Mox Sapphire? I take the Mox Sapphire and copy again the Soul Ring. I will place it like that. And pass the turn. No, this is untapped.
Cards draw?
Yep.
The factory?
Yes.
And I'm going to say pass turn.
So I try to cast Sushi.
Okay.
Pass the turn. Yeah, 28.
Okay, 6 cards. 7 cards draw.
Yep.
A bulk.
Yes.
7 cards, your turn.
I try to cast the Triskelion. Yes, and your turn.
Cards draw.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I put cards on the bottom? I have no idea. Maybe I forgot to mulligan.
So it's fine.
I mean, it doesn't look good for me. I'm sorry for the viewers. If that is if the in the comments, please be polite. I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah,
okay.
I guess this is game over.
Yeah, you have Gasor.
I mean, I need to find it in 3. 1, 2, 3. Huh.
Any luck?
Not yet.
Oh, but the good news, you have a land.
Try to draw some more cards. I have 1 mox. These pay for those, and I draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Discard Trike and pass the turn.
Okay. Your island is safe.
True.
That's some good news. We'll draw. Draw. Okay. We are going to, as not a surprise, we are going to activate the disc. We will play a land for turn. Six cards, your turn.
Try to cast Volcanic. And try to cast Felvar Stone. And
sure.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. We'll draw.
Yep.
How many cards you have?
6. Soul Ring is okay. Mox Jet is okay. Is that a Mind Twist? Yeah, okay.
I think that's game.
Yeah, I think that is game for sure. Well,
yep.
Nothing I can do there, even with...
I actually don't feel bad about this because I think the disc was... I think it was game anyway.
Yeah, the disc was completely game. But I thought maybe I can slam an Abyss, but after you finished the disc up with a Chaos Orb, there was not a lot of things.
I mean, it was brutal because you didn't have lands. You just had Happy Artifacts and Soul Rings.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I need to keep that hand. But to be fair, I messed it up because I think I didn't put 2 cards on the bottom. I'm sorry about that, but there was nothing to win for me, even with 7 cards. So I don't feel that bad that I messed up the mulligan. I hope that's okay.
I mean, we're on episode 96. Believe me, we're going to have plenty of mistakes and nearly 100 hours of...
Yeah, and I think this was not the worst mistake we made so far, so...
Oh my god, I played Cockatrice thinking it was green, and 2 for an entire episode. And it was a Fogatrice episode. So how embarrassing is that?
True.
Pile 1.
pile number 3 for you.
Okay. You're up first.
Yeah, I keep that. I play Underground Sea and the Mana Vault and pass the turn.
Sure, we'll try it. Your turn.
I play Strip Mine and strip your Underground Sea. I tap Mana Vault and Underground Sea to cast the Sushi and pass the turn. Yeah.
Disenchant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sushi. And your turn.
Take a damage. I play at the Volcanic Island. Try to cast Time Walk.
Yep, you're at 18.
Yes, that's true. Draw a card. Play a Mox Pearl and an island and try to cast Blood Moon. And pass the turn. Yeah.
Your turn.
17. I pass the turn.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Or mountain. Esther.
I take a damage from the Mana Vault. I draw. I pass the turn. Strip Mine is good.
Yeah, strip.
Yeah.
And your turn.
I go to 15, draw a card, pass the turn.
I kind of like this. I'm okay just sitting back. Your turn.
Upkeep, I untap the Mana Vault.
I was definitely waiting for that to happen.
And pass the turn.
Let's think about this. How many cards do you have?
5.
Your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Sage of Latnam.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
We'll put a blue in the pool.
Sure.
We'll activate the disc.
I take 3 colors into my pool.
Okay. Okay. I will activate Distress Factory.
It's active.
Okay. I go to attack step.
With my mana in the pool, I try to Psy Blast it.
We'll counter it.
Sure.
We will activate Factory.
Yeah.
Swing for 4.
Yeah, go to 9.
I will strip
no, you countered it, so I go to 11.
For 11.
Yeah.
Okay, and I will strip your red.
Yes.
And your turn, 3 cards.
Mana Vault. I Mind Twist you for 3.
Swords and 2 counter. for 4.
Yeah.
Your
7,
turn. 1 card.
6. Miracle. Not a miracle at all. Pass the turn.
Tundra. Swing for 4.
Yeah. Go to 2. Go to 1.
Yep.
And I'm dead.
Right.
Sideboard?
Let's do it.
Huh.
Okay, do I have this many? Jesus, I have 7 cards I can take out.
Okay. Hopefully my disc game plan gets better.
It's not necessarily the easiest.
Yeah, no stress. Sorry. One, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'll take number 3.
Yes.
But I need another second.
Boom. Boom. Let's see. Is it okay when I check my cards?
Yeah, go for it. Sorry.
No problem.
It's not easy to take out.
I keep that. Just so you know.
Okay. Maybe this is what I have to do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can hear a little echo. I hope the audio's okay.
No, on my side the audio is super.
Okay. All right. Let me give this a good shuffle.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck? I normally never get calls. I go to flight mode. Normally you're the busy man.
It happens, but it's not something I want, so I try to remember to mute the phone. All right. I think the match gets harder for you after board is what I think.
I have no idea. Let's see. Pile number 2.
Okay.
I mean, the disc is pretty hard to beat for me, to be fair.
I mean, robots, there's a lot of ways to remove them after sideboard.
True.
Okay. I'll keep.
You keep? City of Brass, Soul Ring, tap Soul Ring, Felvar Stone, go. Yep.
I'll pass turn and attempt Ancestral in your upkeep.
I try to red elemental blast that.
Okay.
I go to 18. I draw. I try to cast a copy artifact to copy my Soul Ring and pass the turn. Yeah, Soul Ring is good.
Your turn.
Untap. Draw. Interesting. I pass the turn.
I see. And your turn.
I play a Mishra's Factory and pass the turn.
Factory.
Yeah, sure.
Play Chaos Orb.
I try to mana drain the Chaos Orb.
Okay. Your turn.
So I get 2 colorless in my pool.
Yep.
How many cards do you have in hand?
5.
5. I still have the 2 colorless, and I try to mind twist you for 5. Yeah. I cast with the 2 colorless a Blood Moon.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Let's see whether you have that shatter.
Yep.
Your turn.
I do not. Sadly, pass the turn.
I like this Disco Throw / the deck.
I mean, you have a pretty good matchup here. So.
Esther?
Draw. I mean, do I attack? I pass the turn.
Your turn?
Your turn.
Yes.
Draw. 2, 4, 5. Go.
Your turn?
6. Pass the turn.
Okay, I will I'll use the wait you have I'll use the disc
Okay.
with the factory.
Sure.
Their Blood Moon is toast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay. And that's it for that. I will go to my turn.
Yeah, Soul Ring's good. Disc is good.
Your turn.
I draw. I have 7 cards in hand. I draw number 8. I play a Mox Pearl, go to 15, and try to shatter your disc.
Okay. It happens.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Go to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Play Sarah.
Sure.
Your turn.
Draw. Draw for the turn. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. I try to play Chaos Orb.
Yep, that's good.
Try to take out your Sarah.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
How many cards?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll strip the library.
Yeah.
Roll.
Sure.
Activate factory and swing.
Yeah. Go to 13. Draw.
And your turn. 5 cards.
I play a Mox Rue. Oh, sorry. I play a Mox Jet. And with the Pearl, I try to play a Mana Vault.
Okay.
Try to cast Abyss.
Sure.
Pass the turn.
We'll disenchant that. Go to 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw. Play a bulk.
Yes.
We'll activate factory.
I activate my factory.
Okay. In response, fine offering it.
Sure. So I take 5.
Take 5. You're at 8. And I have 3 cards. Your turn.
I go to 7. I play. I drop the factory, which I wanted to play. I play a factory and try to cast a sushi.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Will Swords Sushi go to 16?
Yeah.
And you go to 11. How many cards you have?
3.
We'll activate. We'll swing for 5.
Yes.
And your turn.
Go to 5. Draw a card. Play Mox. Activate factory.
Sure.
Copy artifact factory.
Grab.
Then it's your turn.
Yeah, Mox.
Yes.
Go to 15. Ring geyser for 6.
Okay.
I'll leave the seal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have not played a land. I will play a land. I played a Mox. I'll cast Time Walk.
Yes, you swing and swing. Yeah. Yeah, nothing to do here. How can I win that?
It's a really tough matchup, and I definitely thought post sideboard it's much tougher.
No, I think it's pre-board way tougher than after boarding, to be fair. Because I cannot handle the discs before boarding, and they are the huge problem. The spot removal
Yeah,
isn't
I can
great.
bring, but Sarah's are really good post board. They can't be blasted, and at worst they'll block what you have, and they could swing over what you have. So I think they're really tough.
Yeah, but I still have
Like,
Abyss, which normally can deal with those.
I have 4 disenchants and a chaos orb. So if that doesn't work, you have limited options to remove the Sarah.
That's true, but still I have the fireball. Like that, my deck plan is pressuring and find a twister or a wheel, and since now I didn't have a single draw 7, which is important to find with my deck. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're just trading me 1 for 1 all the time, and when you trade me 1 for 1, your cards are just straight better than mine because you also have
Pile
the
one.
disc.
I mean, the disc definitely did a lot of work. 1, 2, or 3.
Number 3. Yeah, I mean, I try.
I will take a mulligan just to
Okay.
see. 1, 2, 3.
Number 3.
All right. Eight.
You keep? Okay.
I have to put 1 at the bottom. Give me 1 minute. Sorry, this is not easy.
No problem.
Not easy. Put this on the bottom.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Factory, pass the turn.
Yeah, Sapphire and all Ancestral.
Yes.
2, 3. Play a Lotus.
Yeah.
Just strip mine.
Yeah.
And I'll pass. 6 cards.
I play another factory. And I try to swing for 2.
We'll strip 1.
Yeah. And your turn. Yeah.
Sarah, and your turn.
I play Underground Sea and Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
And I pass the turn.
You're tapped out.
Yeah. 100%.
Swing to Sarah.
Yes, 16.
Your turn.
Draw. Play City of Brass and try to cast Chaos Orb.
18. I will counter that.
Nope.
Okay.
Your turn.
Well, then this is called the Plan B. We'll disenchant.
Okay.
Swing with Sarah.
11.
Pass turn. 4 cards.
I pass the turn.
Play library.
Yeah.
Swing with Sarah.
Yeah. Go to 7, right?
That's turn.
What to do? I tried to twist her.
I don't mind that with library. We'll disenchant your jet.
Okay.
All right, that happens.
Lotus Abyss would be good here.
As long as I get one of my disenchants, I have mana. And you have not played a land, I don't think.
I'm unsure, to be fair. 3, 6.
Oh, you.
7.
I have no idea.
Me neither. Yeah, I guess this is game. There's nothing I can do. And I think you have a counterspell in hand. Like,
I mean, I had a rev, but not a counter. Should we do one more?
Yeah, we're actually good in time.
Okay. So
the games are pretty quick. I guess we have like 20 minutes left. So
okay. Let's
at least one
get another
game.
At least one more.
Let's see. Okay.
File 2.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Number 1.
Okay.
I keep that.
Yeah, I think this is a mulligan.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
One, two, three.
Number 2.
Okay, we will keep and put this on the bottom.
Yes. So
Okay,
I mean, I tried to cast Time Walk with Mox Ruby and Island tapped. I draw a card. I play a City of Brass. Tap the island. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I cast a Soul Ring and a Chaos Orb and pass the turn.
How many cards do you have left?
4.
Your turn.
I play Volcanic and a Mox. I try to cast a Copy Artifact.
Okay.
Target Chaos Orb.
Yep.
Take out your Underground Sea. And try to cast Sushi. Go to 19.
All right.
And pass the turn.
Take it out.
Yep.
23. And your turn.
I try to take out your Tundra. I try to cast Demonic Tutor.
You're not waiting for me.
How many cards do you have in hand?
5.
Let's wheel.
Okay.
Oh. Oh no, I need to shuffle. Lol. I'm sorry. Two, 4, 7. I had a land drop. I play a mana vault and pass the turn.
Ooh, good one. What was the city?
Yeah.
How many cards do you have?
6. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Just for 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. This top 3 we'll get rid of. Yep.
Factory, volcanic.
All right, your turn.
Play factory. Try to cast a sushi. But like that. And pass the turn.
How many cards do you have left?
2.
Swords, the Suchi?
Yep.
27, right?
No, 26. I lost the last.
6, okay. We'll bring guys up for 3.
Red Elemental Blast.
Okay. 1 card, your turn.
I attack for 2.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
How many cards do you have?
2.
Disc?
Yes, sure.
I have 1 card.
I try
Yes.
to shatter the disc.
Okay.
Draw. I attack. Give me a second. I strip your volcanic and attack you for 2.
Okay, 14.
Pass the turn.
The city and your turn.
I try to cast a Blood Moon.
Blow mana, it resolves.
Okay. You disenchant the Blood Moon.
Yep.
I swing for 2.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Ancestral.
Yes.
Play a land.
Yep.
Take out your factory.
Yes.
1 card.
Play a Mox Pearl. Pass the turn. Oh no, keep it in hand.
Play another city.
Yep.
And your turn.
Your turn.
Play Badlands and your turn.
Your turn.
Bulk and your turn.
Pass the turn.
Pass turn.
I try to Psyblast you end of turn.
I'm at 8. And you're at 22. 24.
24, yes. Cards in hand.
2.
Try to fireball you.
I mean, yep. You for how much you have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have for 8.
I have, yeah, more than enough with the mana vault.
Oh, you have the mana vault. Yep. Nothing I can do.
Okay.
All right.
I
Let's
mean,
do
I
one
would
more.
have tapped out because I have 0 counter spells in my list. You know.
Oh, I didn't see the mana vault.
Oh,
Because otherwise
sorry.
I could have.
I thought,
If I
okay,
didn't see that.
if he has the counter spell, I'm done. Anyways. What do you want to do? Like, I guess we are like 10 minutes off.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
So I get to see what this deck looks like starting after board.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
At least I won one episode, one round.
I just think that it's a really tough matchup when you're
like.
And this combo of the deck, I think, is really bad too because the discs are really bad too.
Yeah,
you have a lot of danger in this deck.
The discs are super.
Okay.
I mean, you have even before boarding in the artifact hate, you have how much spot removal do you have? 4 swords, 4 disenchant, 4 disc, 5 counter spells.
There's only 3. I think there's 3 disenchant and 4 swords, and then there's 4 discs.
Okay. So
pile 2.
Pile number 2 for you as well. So it is what? 20?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, close to 20, 16
11.
or so.
And 12 with the chaos sword.
No, it must be more because counter spells are 5. 3 for the disenchant is 8 already. 4 for the disc is 12. 4 for the sword is 16 plus chaos orb is 17, right?
Yep. Okay, we'll try it.
Me too.
Sure.
Okay, I draw. I play an underground sea and pass the turn.
Play factory.
Yeah, factory's good. Tap Soul Ring, Mox Jet Factory for a disc. Yeah,
yep.
Disc is good.
For a disc, yep. And your turn.
Thinking. I tried to cast Demonic Tutor.
That's good.
And then I want to pass the turn. Disc is untapped as well. Just
disc is untapped.
Kind of important.
We're gonna swing for 2.
Yeah.
Pass.
You swing for 2 and pass. Okay. Draw. Mind Twist you for 5.
Couldn't find another blue.
Good for me. Pass the turn.
Here's my blue.
You attack, I guess.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the way you're gonna beat this deck is making me lose my hand.
Yeah. Mind Twist. I activate factory with factory and copy artifact factory.
I'll blow the disc.
Okay. So there's nothing I can copy. Pass the turn. Okay, so it's good. You can't swing, right?
No, I'm just casting.
Okay, sure. My turn?
Yep, your turn. Oh, no cards.
Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Activate factory.
Sure.
Swing.
Try to activate Chaos Orb.
Activate Chaos Orb.
Okay. So I go to
14.
Yeah.
No cards, your turn.
Blood Moon.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Your turn.
It's your turn.
Pass.
Yay, Blue Mox. Pass the turn. My turn?
Pass turn.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, need to think. I try to tap those two and cast a copy artifact. Target is my Mox Sapphire.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Your turn.
End of turn, Psyblast you. I go to 12. I draw. I copy artifact my Mox Sapphire.
Okay.
I try to cast a Time Twister.
All right.
Cool. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. I didn't have a land drop yet. I play an island. I played double Mox and a Sushi and a Black Lotus and pass the turn. Oh, sorry, tap it like that.
No land.
Yeah.
And your turn.
Cast another Sushi.
Yeah.
Attack for 4. Play Strip Mine, pass the turn. I mean a mountain, pass the turn. Yeah.
It's your turn.
Swing for 8. Psyblast you.
Yeah, we can't do anything. The Mind Twist got me.
No, yeah. That Mind Twist.
Even if I think you're not a favorite, Mind Twist will win you the games.
True. That's right.
Okay,
The
let's see what
only
I...
thing that deck can do really consistent is casting 4 to 6 drops because you have the mana vaults, which...
Yeah, that's not going to win against this deck. You need... Twist will do it.
But what I mean
is Blood Moon will do it if I can't get rid of it. Blood Moon or Twist.
Yeah.
Let's see what I have to...
Okay, here we are. So...
Good start. I need to dig to find what I brought in.
Okay, so I boarded in 3 red blasts, 3 shatters. I took out 2 Sage of Latnam and 4 Trikes because I thought they're just way too expensive, super hard to cast. He can counter, he can disenchant, he can divine offer them. So I sticked with Sushi and Copy artifacts. I took out the Sage of Latnam because I left in the Abyss, and when I take out artifacts, they get worse, and I didn't bring in any artifacts. That's why I took them out. And I thought that he will probably just destroy them. Yeah, and they didn't do very well before boarding. After that, after I boarded like that, I thought about what else could I bring in, but there was actually not nothing I want to take in. Like the city in a bottle, I've only seen cities and library, so they are not that good. Fourth red elemental blast feels a little bit like too much. That's why I didn't bring it in. I've not seen a lot of red spells. I mean, I could have brought those in against the trolls, but I don't know. Like,
They just regenerate. They're not very good.
yeah, but I mean, I can counter them on the stack.
Yeah,
But
sure.
I thought beside that, I've not seen a lot of red cards, so I thought maybe the troll is just a splash, and we're playing like we don't know the list. So, I thought, okay, if he's just splashing red for the trolls, it's not worth to bring in 3 blue blasts. The Winter Orb, your deck didn't felt so controlly, so that's why I didn't bring those in, as well as the Icy Manipulator, which just dies under a disc. Yeah, this was my sideboard plan.
Okay, well, the card really easy to bring cards in, and then I'll talk about what I took out. But you have robots, so the fourth disenchant, and especially a Blood Moon and Abyss. So the fourth disenchant was a must, and the Divine Offerings are really good too because I can gain life from Asuchi. You have a ton of blue cards, including Copy Artifact, including Sages. So the Red Blast were definitely going to come in, and I thought that I was going to take in the 2 Sarahs and remove 2 creatures. I mean, you're playing heavy blue, so I'm expecting that you could bring in Blue Blast. And Shivan is really weak post board against the blue deck. I try to tap out to cast a 6 Castable Shivan, and you could just Blue Blast it. So that didn't feel good. And I have 4 Trolls, but I think they could be blasted on the stack, or if I don't have mana. But I think the Sarahs are better. They can't be blasted. They fly over all of your robots, and they can at least block a Trike or a Suchi if I need to trade. So I just thought these were good trades. Fireball, what I didn't bring in terrors. I'm not going to bring in just for your sages, if you even keep them in. And sages and abyss is a nombo anyway, so there's always a chance you take those out. So these were not good. You don't really have the Arabian cards. Maze, I did not think was as good as Sarah's because you have a Blood Moon deck. So granted, I might not be able to cast the Sarah once Blood Moon's out. But if I have it out already and I have Maze out already, Blood Moon deals with the Maze, but not the Sarahs. And you don't have red cards. I didn't think the Fireball was great. I think Sarahs were going to be fine for a finisher. If you had small creatures, Fireball, the stock goes up. I was going to take out a couple counters because they're double blue, which is harder to cast. And most of what I want to counter, except for Mind Twist, I could deal with these cards right here. I just thought they were better anyway. And the Power Sink, have Mana Vault, so you're going to race me most likely, where Power Sink might not be great. And I didn't want Recall. You have an aggressive deck, and I just wanted to draw an answer, not try to have to tap out 3 to bring something back and then cast another 1 or 2 to be able to remove it. So it was these 7 for these 7. I really love this combo of the deck and Disco Troll. The Disco was really fun. I really love that. I always love seeing robots too. So any way you could try to make robots work in Swedish is always a lot of fun. Mitja, thank you so much for episode 96. This was a lot of fun. And I think we both promise in episode 97 to have a couple of more spicy brews to showcase.
Thank you, Charles. See you next time. Bye-bye.